Hello and welcome to Detroit Performs. I'm your host DJ Oliver, and today I'm taking you to the Fillmore in Detroit. This historic venue, located in Detroit's entertainment district, originally opened in 1925 as a movie house. Today, it provides a stage for some of the premier bands of our time. Our first segment is a rock, funk, and soul band who could definitely hold their own on the Fillmore stage. The Infatuations are a celebration of every Motor City style. Imagine you're at a summertime block party in Motown. Sit back and enjoy the sounds and the story of the Infatuations.
We're not trying to chase a curve. We're trying to focus on crafting a better song when we write our songs.
Bringing it to you, you better watch your back from now.
For me, real music, it accomplishes things. Music, is powerful, and when you treat it right, then you can use that power to make things happen, make things change, like Bob Marley.
So don't you worry about the great unknown, 'cause I'll be standing here for better or worse, you know.
Right now, when you look at the industry, I feel like there's so many what I like to call microwave artists, and all the passion, the musicianship, the talent, all the heart, the blood, the tears, the sweat that goes into it is all lost on a lot of this stuff.
Terrestrial radio, there's some changes that need to be made. People are starved. We get the compliments from older people, younger people, and in between. Some of the compliments are, oh my gosh, this takes me back. Some of it's, holy smokes, like you turned me on to some other great music. It's nice to hear when somebody checked out George Clinton because they heard that was an influence of us. That's pretty cool. I guess we hope to carry that torch. The Infatuations was born, I think, officially April 4th of 2009. I think we're a really good representation of, a hybrid of a lot of different music from a fan perspective. We're definitely fans of music first, and I think that shows in our writing and our performance and the sounds that we choose, from guitar tones to bass tones, drum tones, etc. The Infatuations musically are heavily influenced by a lot of music that's originated in Detroit. Motown being a huge influence on us, and a lot of the Detroit rock and roll that you hear that's come out of here from, I guess, the 60s up until now even. George Clinton is a Detroit guy. Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, Aretha Franklin, any old and soul and Motown artists. All this stuff came out of here. So I would say our first influence is Detroit and the things that came here. Even going back to the jazz stuff and blues stuff too.
I think there's something you can pull from everywhere, and if you don't pull influences from all those different places, I think you're kind of depriving yourself of something as an artist.
Kendrick joined the band in 2014, in December of 2014, after our former lead singer, Caleb Gutierrez, had left.
I was a solo artist before I came into the band. I saw him at Shane Park, and I think that was my first encounter with the Infatuations. It's really hard, for a band or even just another singer to make me stop and go, wow, and they really did it. I was impressed. I mean, they showed that they work at this, and that it means something to them, and that really infatuated me with the Infatuations. Christian is a powerhouse. In addition to being a crazy guitarist, Christian, he's obviously a writer.
So Nick Bainan, he's our other guitar player. I met Nick when I was teaching guitar. Nick is a funky player, a great rock player, and he brings a sweet fro to the table too. Bobby, our drummer, I like to call him the weapon. So Bobby is just one of the most consistent musicians out of all the musicians I've ever worked with. Our bassist, Wolf, he joined the band in 2010. He and our drummer, Bobby, really have a solid rhythm section together, and I can't imagine doing this without these guys, with any of these guys at this point. We also have recently added some female backup singers. We have Liz Gerard, who's an incredible vocalist, and her own right is a lead singer. She has a band called Shotgun Soul. And then we have a gal named Jillian Melissa who recently joined us on vocals. And Jillian can pull off some of this crazy Mariah Carey type stuff that we're just waiting to take advantage of and try to blend into what we're doing sonically with the Infatuations.
And I'm longing just to kiss you, to hold you, baby, in my
The atmosphere I think we're trying to create is looking out in the audience and seeing a wide array of people having a good time, getting along.
When you look at our shows, everybody's there, you know, 6 to 60, black, white, purple, green, everybody's there. And I think especially right now with all this tension we got going on with race relations and all of that, like I think, you know, this is what we need.
I think the biggest reason to come to an Infatuations concert is to have a fantastic time and forget about all the minutia that life brings us. Just a great place to have a good time. That's my favorite place to be, is on that stage with those guys and gals.
I started thinking we'd be better off alone, 'cause it feels like I'm dancing on my name.
We're all writing collectively at this point.
I'm not going to say that every single song that's written by the Infatuations has this specific meaning we're trying to get across. You know, in a lot of cases, you know, we might have sat down and we were just trying to write a tune.
And she knows how to make you feel real good.
And when that thing is finished, if whatever it's become is that, you know, if it's that thing that's got a powerful message, if it's really trying to convey a certain thing, then we'll let it be that. But I don't think we set out to make something specific, you know, like that. We just let the music evolve, and I think that's when the best music is made. Monster is basically a warning to the sweet little young girl who is all starry-eyed and in love, you know, with me, but I just want to let her know that, hey, I'm a monster. So you just need to be prepared because I'm going to take you on a ride.
Girl, I'm a monster. I'm the big bad wolf. I'll devour all your fears and inhibitions, yes, it's true.
I like the beep. I think it's one of my favorite songs to perform.
My voice smells short. She keep on calling.
Dancing on My Knees is always a fun one to play. And Diamond Disco. I mean, I'm playing disco in that song. I'm playing like Eagles, country, southern rock guitar, and I'm playing, you know, soul music in that tune, and rock guitar. There's a lot going on.
Diamond Disco is all about what happened in San Francisco. Marco and Christian wrote that song, but it's all about San Francisco, meeting a girl named Diamond. You just have to listen to that song, man. It's a good one. It's a real good one.
One crazy night in Frisco, there with Diamond Disco.
What do I want people to feel as they listen to my music? I want them to feel what they need to feel. I just want them to get whatever it is that they need in that moment in time, because like I said, it's all about making a difference.
Leave the light on, baby, and I will come over.
I want to see us right next to the names of all the great ones. You know, when you mention the Temptations, later on down the line, you're going to mention the Infatuations.
Yesterday morning, I stared out my window. I picked up my pen, girl, and wrote you this song.
To find out more about the Infatuations, head to DetroitPerforms.org.